Unbeknownst to many of his loyal country fans, the Silver Fox played a major role in Memphis's birth of rock and roll. A songful singer with eclectic tastes, Charlie Rich left behind a body of work that includes early rock and roll, straight country, Memphis blue-eyed soul, and jazz, at times bridging the gap between all of them. He was raised on a healthy dose of gospel courtesy of his parents in the church, the blues, his own individual taste, and a pinch of country, forming the perfect musical foundation for the first generation of rockers. In the early 1950s, he formed a blues and jazz group, the Velvetones, before settling on a farm in Arkansas near Memphis. Rich would farm 500 acres during the day and play in Memphis clubs at night. He also began writing his own material. One day, Rich's wife for life, Margaret Ann, left their 3 kids with a babysitter and delivered one of Charlie's demo tapes to Sun Records. He landed a job as a session musician for Judd Records, owned by Judd Phillips, the brother of Sun Records founder Sam Phillips. Around the time, Sam Phillips heard Rich play at the Sharecropper Club and asked him to record some demos at Sun. The first were rejected as too jazzy, but after studying through a stack of Jerry Lee records, Rich quickly returned, becoming a regular session musician at Sun, playing and sometimes singing on records by Lewis, Johnny Cash, Bill Justice, Warren Smith, Billy Lee Riley, Carl Mann, and Ray Smith. He was also writing songs for Lewis Cash and others. In 1958, Rich released his first single, Whirlwind, for the Sun subsidiary Phillips International. In 1960, his third Phillips International single, Lonely Weekends, became a top 30 pop hit. After brief stints with the RCA subsidiary Groove, High Records, and Smash Records, which produced the pop single Mohair Sam, Charlie Rich's contract on Epic Records refashioned him as a cool, country-based, middle-of-the-road balladeer. In the summer of 1972, the single, I'll Take It On Home, rocketed to number 6. More importantly, it set the stage for Rich's mainstream breakthrough album, 1973's Behind Closed Doors. The single, Tomorrow Night, hit top 30, but it was the most beautiful girl in the world, which established him as a superstar and spent 3 weeks atop the country charts and 2 weeks atop the pop charts. The album delivered 3 Country Music Association awards for Best Male Vocalist, Single of the Year, and Album of the Year. It got 4 Academy of Country Music Awards and a Grammy Award. Successive hits, including more #1 hits, Seem to Come Easy, a very special love song, I Don't See Me in Your Eyes Anymore, She Called Me Baby, and others. In 1974, he was named CMA's Entertainer of the Year. #1 and top 10 hits continued through the 1970s on into the 80s. His well-received final album, 1992's Pictures and Paintings, was produced by Memphis Music Hall of Fame nominated committee member Peter Gorelnik. The Memphis Music Hall of Fame is honored to induct country superstar and rock and roll pioneer, Mr. Charlie Rich.